Hello, so I'd like to ask your help um to be willingly answers my questions through my interview for completing my final exam in second language in introduction to second language acquisition. So would you help me?
Yeah, sure.
All right, so I'd like to begin with first questions. Please, could you tell me a little bit about yourself, including your educations?
Okay, my name is Indah Apriliani and I am a sixth semester student and I'm majoring in English education at Universitas Negeri Semarang.
Then, which language do you speak or use every day?
I mostly use Indonesian like every day, and then when I talk to my friends, I use Japanese. And English is for my studies and maybe online activities on social media.
And when did you first start learning English?
I first started learning English when I was in grade 4 in elementary school.
And what made you want to learn English in the first place?
I want to learn English because it is an international language and I thought it would be useful for my future.
And next questions. What made you want to learn English? Sorry, what makes you want to keep learning English today?
I was interested in English because I wanted to understand movies without subtitles and then people from other countries.
Thank you for the answer. And we move to next questions. What are your personal, academic, or professional goals for learning English?
Personally, I want to communicate confidently with people from different countries. And for academic, I want to succeed in my study. And for professional, I'm a qualified English teacher abroad.
And what is your usual method for learning or practicing English?
I usually practice English by watching videos on YouTube or listening to like that.
And then, what learning research do you use most often? For example, like textbook, videos, social media, movies, music, or maybe language learning apps. Which one?
Yes, I often use YouTube and Netflix, and then I'm listening to Spotify, and then I use Duolingo.
Alright, next questions. Which learning activities do you think are the best for getting better at English, and then why?
I think speaking and listening activities are the best because they help me use English in real real situations and improve my fluency.
Do you prefer to learn English on your own with or with other people? And maybe
I
can you
pref-
like explain why you think this is the case?
I prefer both. Learning on my own helps me focus on my weaknesses, and then learning with others give me opportunities to practice with my communication skills.
And next, how often do you use English when you are not in the classroom?
Mm, I use English like only when watching videos. or using social media only.
Alright, and when do you usually use English?
I usually use English when studying, completing assignments, watching movies, and communicating people with on social media.
I see, and so based on your opinion, which English skill do you find the most difficult? Is it listening, speaking, reading, or writing, and then why?
Sorry,
So I'll go with number six in questions, and then
like
yes,
most difficult
yeah,
skill. Oh,
uh,
I think I find speaking the most difficult because sometimes I'm afraid of making mistakes in pronunciation or grammar.
do you ever feel nervous, anxious, or lose confidence when speaking English? If so, what causes these feelings?
Yes, sometimes I feel nervous when speaking English, like in front of many people, because I worry about making mistakes or being judged by others, like my pronunciation or my grammar.
Alright, and what are you most proud of when it comes to learning?
I am proud that I can understand English, mm, like basic English, and then communicate more confidently and continue improving my skills.
So, based on your experience, what advice would you give to other students who are trying to improve their English based on your personal experience?
My advice is to improve your English skills and then gain experiences, speaking experiences, and build more confidence in communication. Actually, English can open many opportunities, like in the job market. So keep learning and practicing consistently.
Alright, so that's all of my questions that I asked to you. Thank you very much for helping me. So, bye bye.
Thank you, Hishna.
Bye.